Here we have a white-faced heron in its natural habitat on the beach. Looks like it's stalking for food. Oh, look at that. We're lucky enough to catch it in flight. It's a very graceful bird. And it's on the New Zealand $2 coin. Off it flies into the distance, into the sunset. Well, not quite into the sunset, but it's headed towards the sunset. The sunset's over there. Oh, that's bright. Returning now to the beach where we've got an oyster catcher. We've got a couple of oyster catchers out there. Looks like they're going around crushing oysters. Don't know if you can see it. There we go. That is what we call an oyster catcher in New Zealand. They're amazingly nimble around the sharp rocks, because the rocks over there are, well, not all of them, but a lot of the rocks around this area are covered in really sharp oyster shells, but they seem to have no trouble navigating around them. It's a very pristine environment. Here he goes, going for a feed. I apologise if the camera's a bit shaky. I'm just roughly holding the tripod. I'm not actually planted on the ground. There he goes. There's another one if we zoom out a bit. Come back over to here. I think the tide's going out at the moment, so they're just looking for a feed before they probably head off to sleep. It's just late evening now, in the autumn approaching winter. Well, here he goes, looks like he's got something. He's scratching himself. Ooh, I wonder if I can get some food out of this area, he's probably thinking. Will he get crushed by the wave? No, probably not. Amazing birds. He's very far away. This camera just has a very good zoom. You wouldn't even know he was there. He's very camouflaged against the rocks. If we come over to the castle I was working on, out of stones, we'll be able to get a good shot of that oyster catcher over there in the distance on the sandbar. I spent the best part of a few afternoons moving a few thousand rocks from over there to this giant pile so that I could have a platform to stand on at high tide. There's also a platform over there. I made a wall of stones. You can see it. I also made another pile of stones over there just for the tripod. You can see we've got some more. The lighting's not so good at the moment because the sun's just set. Oh, there we go, we've got him. He's flying away. Man, they're very quick. Another one's coming over to land. Has he got a fish in his mouth? No, he doesn't. There we have a beautiful specimen of an oyster catcher. Not exactly sure what their scientific name is. It's probably something long in Latin. But in our household we just agree to call them oyster catchers. There he goes, he's pecking away at the sand looking for little bugs. There's plenty of sea lice live under the sand. And other such like crustaceans. Plenty of slugs, crabs occasionally. I don't imagine one of them eating a crab, but just because of the size of the paddle crabs.